What do you think about the narrative at the moment to people crossing the channel? How do you think that we should be tackling the small boats crisis?
It's quite simple. Refugees welcome.
Hello, I'm here in Kensington on this Tuesday evening, walking in and around Kensington. I've now come to the conclusion that Kensington is finished. This is the end for Kensington, right? There is no doubt in my mind. There is no changing this back to what it once was. Too many new arrivals have been dispersed here that haven't integrated, assimilated, in fact never wanted to, because they're in such large numbers they don't need to. Their values, ways, beliefs, standards, culture prevail because they're in such large numbers they don't need to embrace our Scouse ways. So you can see walking around what's happened. Okay, you can see what's happened. It's not the new arrivals' fault. I don't blame any of them, right? If I was them, I'd do the same. The people to blame are the councillors for this ward, Liam Robinson, Wendy Salmon, Liz Paulson, and the MP for this constituency, Paula Barker. They're the ones that are responsible. The new arrivals aren't. Don't anyone blame them. Don't take it out on new arrivals. They're only doing what we'd do if we were in their shoes, right? You can't blame the new arrivals, right? However, that doesn't, all the same, doesn't make it okay, doesn't make it right. All right, lad, cheers, mate, you're okay. Brilliant, right? So, the politicians, as I say, the councillors for Kensington and Fairfield, Liam Robinson, Wendy Simon, Liz Parsons, the MP for this constituency, Paula Barker, they're the people to blame. They're the people who are responsible for allowing this mess to get to such a point. I believe Kensington is now lost. This is the end for Kensington. I truly believe it is. I don't believe there's any changing this around. It's too late. It's gone, right? The new arrivals have sunk their roots so deep they're now in the driving seat. Everything dances to their tune. The ways, beliefs, values, standards and culture they're brought with them prevails here because they're in such large numbers. They don't need to embrace or integrate. They don't need to embrace our Scouse ways, right? This is, why should they? There's that many of them. The complete opposite is happening, has happened, right? So, like I say, small numbers of new arrivals being dispersed in our glorious city wouldn't have been a problem. In fact, it probably enriched it in many ways. But because so many, okay, sir, because so many have been dispersed here, that is not what's happened. The complete opposite has happened, right? Where they're assimilating us. So, like I say, this is the end for Kensington, right? Trust me, it is. I'm walking around here and one can see what's happening. One can see what's been done to this once proud working class Scouse community. It's been changed into something completely different, right? Now, what's happening right across Liverpool now. Breck Road, Anfield, West Derby Road, Tubrook, Prescott Road, Old Swan. So I'm made to believe County Road in Walton, they are now undergoing what Kensington and Fairfield was 10 years ago. So it's up to us now to make a stand, to make sure further Scouse communities don't end up the same way this poor community has. My heart goes out to the people here, right? The original people that were here, most have left. It's a bit of a transient community now with a lot of renters and whatever. So that's why I believe there hasn't been that much resistance, opposition to what happened to this community, because people are renting properties here and then within 6 months they're gone. All the same. This can't continue to happen right across the city, otherwise we're going to lose our glorious city. And it starts with every house, every street and every community. That's what happens. Okay, look, that's what happens, right? It's not a case of me coming here picking on anyone or being a bully. The complete opposite. As I've said, small amounts wouldn't have been a problem. Like decades ago, even further, small Black, Chinese, Hindu communities that settled here. The Scousers then, the Scousers now. There isn't a problem, right? They embraced our Scouse ways decades, hundreds of years ago. And like I said, the Scousers. But because so many have been dispersed here, right? They're not embracing our Scouse ways. The complete opposite has happened, and that's the threat our city faces, right? The cultural change of Liverpool means the end of our glorious city. We must oppose this. We oppose it by voting for candidates who pledge that they're opposed to further cultural change of our glorious city, right? That's what we do, right? Otherwise, you vote for Tweedledee, Tweedledum, the same cultural change will continue and we will lose our glorious city. Okay, thank you.